farm, we could own thousands of acres of farmland just from pooling a little of this. Get on the farmland. You say, Lord, give us this day our daily bread, but you ain't sowing no wheat nowhere. You waiting for tip top and wonder when it's coming. But if you and I would pool our money, we could plant a wheat seed and harvest it. Turn the wheat into flour and turn the flour into bread. And then send bread into all the major cities. Eat the black man's bread. Eat bread that's wholesome and clean without all of these degenerative things in the bread. On your farm, you set up a canning factory. And you begin to pull your peas and your corn and your asparagus from the ground and you can it. And then you put your own product on your shelf in your supermarket across the country. Then we eating from our own peas. First Baptist peas. Muslim corn. Go to raising your own chickens. Have land for your cows and your sheep. No pigs. Sheep and cows to graze. Set up your dairy. Put your ultra-modern dairy together and milk your cows. And send the black man's milk into the black community. Stock your shelves, and instead of a white face on it, put your face on it. And we go and eat our own milk, eat our own bread, eat from our own canned products, raise our own chicken, and the billions of dollars that we spend for food with the merchants of death, that money goes back in our own pockets. Then you take the hide from the cattle and you make your own shoes.
Yes, sir.
Then you buy you a fishing trawler and you go out on the high seas and you fish like the Japanese are doing. You can do what you want to do, black man. It's your day. You might as well get the vision. Stand up and let's go for it like real men. About 5 more minutes. You got to set up your own schools. These schools are killing fields. Killing your babies like they killed you and me. But if you either take them over or set up your own, then you put teachers in there that love black children and know how to teach and train black children. Then you set up your own hospital. Much cutting and shooting as you do, you should have your own. But of course, we're going to cut that out. But you should have your own hospital. And then the young men that are your warriors, then they protect what you build. This is our farm, this is our land, this is our trucking company, this is our radio station, our television station, this is our bank, this is our ship. And these are our soldiers protecting what belongs to our community. And after a while, your women, when they see you coming, that's my man. They'll honor us again, brothers. They'll respect us again, brothers. They'll love us like they used to in the days when we built kingdoms in Africa. They will love us again. And they will say to all the world, I'm proud to bear a child for this mighty black man that will continue in his image and in his life. This is not a pipe dream.
Good program.
This can happen.
Yes, sir.
It is happening. And it will happen more so. I want to come back to Boston. Within a month, I know that the sisters want me to talk to them too. But I would like to have a second meeting with the men. Only we need to be in the arena so that all the men that want to come can come. I don't want to keep you too much longer, but I want to close. I don't want you to rush for the door, but I want to close on this note. Brothers, God has blessed your brother from Boston who grew up in this city and went to school here to be loved by black people all over America and throughout the black world.
Yes, sir.
Brothers, for the first time in a long time, black people trust a black man. Black people know that I won't sell us out.
That's right.
Black people may not agree with everything that I say, but they know that I will be faithful to you and to our future. So when you see Time magazine say that 67% of black people see Farrakhan as an effective leader, and 63%, according to Time, say that they believe that I speak the truth, and 70% say that I have a message for all of America to hear. If you would trust me, what I talked about tonight can become a reality. Listen, I don't live bad. I dress well.
Yes, sir.
Wait, I ride well.
Yes, sir.
But this is nothing.
Yes, sir. That's right.
This is nothing, brothers. I live in a home that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad built. It's a beautiful home.
Yes, sir.
But what good is it?
That's right.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad told me when I walked him into his home, he said, I will not be in this house with my foot propped up, enjoying the beauty of this mighty fine home, but I'll be in this home thinking of how I can get all 30 million of our people into homes like this. Listen, Elijah Muhammad told me before he departed from us how he wanted me to think and speak. And he said, don't think for some.
That's right.
And don't speak for some. Think for all.
Yes.
And speak for all.
Yes, sir.
And then he said, this is the way I want you to think. You've got 30 million people who eat 3 meals a day. And at each meal, they eat at least 1 slice of bread. So 30 million people eat 90 million slices of bread per day. 630 million slices of bread per week. 32,760,000,000 slices of bread per year. How much land must we have under wheat cultivation to give our people their daily bread? When you figure that out, that's the amount of bread land you go for.
That's right.
Then you think about the sheep and the cattle and the beef that people eat. How much beef cattle must you have? How much grazing land must you have to feed your people? Then clothe your people. Then shelter your people. And for the first time, there's a black man that from the youth to the very elderly, they have love and respect for that brother.
Praise be to Allah.
It is not oratorical skill.
That's right.
But there's something between me and you that's more profound than a tongue.
That's right.
It's the soul of your brother.
Yes, sir.
Touching the essence of God in you. That when you hear your brother, you know beyond a doubt, even if you came just to see what he was going to say, and I don't like the nigga, but I'm going to hear him. You can't listen to me and go away the same way you came in. Even if you wanted to hate me, you end up loving me because you know that I am sincere. I talked to you for 2 hours. No notes, nowhere. And I could go on for 2 days, for 2 weeks, for 2 years and never repeat myself because something is inside. God made me for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and he made me for you. Now the enemy sees me clearer than you see me.
Listen.
And they have determined, because of the increased love that you have for me, that I must die. I ain't worried. I'm not worried. They don't want to kill me themselves.
No. Listen.
They want to incite it from one of my own brothers so that they could say, well, it was some internal problem. I would say to all of those who are listening via television or radio, that's the most dangerous thought you could get. If you don't like Farrakhan, then leave me alone. But to plot against my life is to get your own life in trouble with God. I want to let you know, brothers, that if I were just Gene Walcott, as I once was known, or Louis X, as I once was known, and there is no God with me, then I have nothing to say to you. And you have no reason to listen to me. Because God is the shepherd today.
Yes, sir.
But, and if this is just some cult leader, then the government doesn't have to worry about me. If I'm some racist, bigot, anti-Semite, hater, the world doesn't have to worry about me. Because all of those fellas have been assigned to the dustbin of history.
Yes, sir.
But I know that I'm not that.
That's right.
And you didn't come out here to hear me because you thought I was that. One thing that white folks have to understand, black people know more about Farrakhan than you give them credit for knowing. I'm not a Johnny-come-lately. I've been working in the black community now for near 40 years. And so there are those in government, those among the Jewish people, and some of our own people out of envy, who would be very happy if some accident happened to Farrakhan. In the name of Allah, I warn America. If you doubt that God is with me, bring your men of God out in the public. Anybody whom you think is close to God, bring him out.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And let them pray for something.
Come on.
And let me pray for something. And if you want to test whether God is with me, then try me. And if God be for me, who can be against me? There has never been a black man in history that the white media has dumped on like they dump on Farrakhan. But the more they dump on me, the stronger black people get, because they know if the media is dumping on me like that, there must be something right about Farrakhan that's frightening the hell out of the enemy. Brothers, I don't play with God.
Go ahead.
And I don't play with religion. And I don't play with your life and your destiny.
Yes.
You are sacred to me. So I'm going throughout America,
Go ahead.
calling on black men,
Yes. Yes.
that the future of our race and our nation is in our hands. Our women have carried the ball too long, too hard, and they have been both men and women while we slept. But it's time for the black man to wake up and stand up and take our rightful place. Are you ready? You are? You sure? Would you stand, please? I'm going to ask you, brothers, to take a simple pledge. I want you to think about your pledge. Don't say it if you don't mean it. When I say I, and I say your name, you just say what your name is. And then repeat the words after me, and then I want you to think of the words as you say them. I say your name, pledge to learn to love my brother as I love myself. Will you do that? Yes. You can't learn to love your brother as you love yourself unless you strive to know yourself better. So the second pledge is I your name, pledge to strive to learn, to improve myself, spiritually, mentally, morally, economically, and socially, for the benefit of myself, my family, and my people. That means that from this night, you and I will strive to improve. Little by little, day by day, we try to make ourselves better. You know why, brother? Because once you make yourself a little better, you make it easier for the man standing next to you to grow in love with you. Right. If I treat you right, you're going to love me. Good. If I treat you wrong, you're going to hate me. So if I improve myself, then I'll improve my relationship with you. And when the bond of love gets stronger and stronger, then there's no power that can stop us from doing what it is that we must do to help ourselves and our people. Last pledge. Pledge that from this day forward, I will never shed the blood of my brother or my sister, except in defense of myself. I will never be the aggressor. But I will fight with those who fight with me. Think about it. I never want to shed your blood. I don't want to see you shed each other's blood. But if somebody aggresses you and you can't talk your way through this, you have to defend the life that God has given you. So you fight with those who fight with you until you overcome. But the more we teach like this, the less fighting you will ever see among our people. Brothers, that's a simple pledge. But if you go out from this building determined that from this night on, you're going to see every black man and woman that you see, oh, that's my brother. Yes. That's my real brother. Yes. And even if they acting the fool, come on. Don't let that throw you. Right. That's right. He's just a fool on the surface. Yes, sir. But underneath, that's the God. Yeah. Yeah. You got to reach for the God and pull it out. May Allah bless you. Thank you for a beautiful evening. I love you. And before you leave, I want you to turn to each other after prayer. Shake your brother's hand after prayer. Just shake each other's hand. Get to feel, hug your brother. This ain't no sister meeting. Thank you, brothers. All the leaders that are working with men, thank you for your work. All of the ministers, Minister Don. Brothers, can I say this before we say prayer? Yes, sir, we'll be back, God willing. Brothers, this was a free meeting, as you know, but the Strand Theater was not free, and what it took to advertise was not free. I don't know what the expenses were, but I don't think it would be brotherly to put all the burden on Brother Don in the mosque, when if we pool just something, whatever you can afford, if we pool it, then we can defray all the expenses and even get ready for the next one at a larger place than the Strand Theater. Would you do that, please? So after prayer, do you want to take that now? Yes. Are the men with receptacles? Where are the receptacles? You don't have them? Well, get a hat then. And to our brothers here who are in wheelchairs, I want to thank you for not losing that wonderful spirit, brothers. Yes, sir. Because just because there's some infirmity, brother, you can think. And you can think your way through any problem. You are a man with legs, and you are a man without legs. As long as you can think, then we'll be your feet, and we'll be your hands. Some of the who's here? Some of us from the Knicks. Where's some of the brothers from the Knicks? Let's give it to the Knicks, brother. Thank you for honoring us with your presence, brothers. Any of the Celtics here? They'll be around. They ain't got no place to go. Everybody got to come home one of these days. So, brothers, if you would put something in the bucket, whatever you can afford, if it's a dime, $1, $2, whatever it is. If you have nothing, just smile when the bucket goes by. Don't put your teeth in the bucket. And as soon as the bucket is passed, we'll have prayer. Hold it, brothers. You need some buckets up in the balcony? Brothers, I wish you could see yourself from here. This is a beautiful sight. Have you ever seen an audience like this before? All black men? Look around, brothers. Look at yourself. That's right. Give yourselves a hand, brothers. You deserve it. And all those of you who would like to continue the training so that we can discipline our communities and get our communities safe, we have manhood training classes at the mosque, and the number at the mosque is number 10 Washington Street on Monday evening at 6 o'clock. There'll be manhood training, and we want to just get our men ready so we can discipline our streets and make them safe for our wives and our children and our elderly. That's our job. Not the job of the police alone. That's our job. Right? How are the buckets moving? Any buckets in the balcony? No, right on top, in the front. Oh, I see one coming. But get some more up there. Come on, brothers. Now, some of the ministers. That's what I did. I put all the ministers out there. Okay. Hold it, brothers. Let's keep our discipline. I really thank you, brothers. Thank you. I love you too, brother, very much. Very, very much. I see a lot of the wonderful Muslims that helped me when there was no help. And I'm very, very happy to see you. Brother? Captain McWee back there. Raise your hand, brother. It's good to see you, Brother Walter. Good to see you. We can never forget you, Brother Walter. And down in front, look at my family down here. Oh, brother. It's so good to see you. You look wonderful. How's Kathleen? And that's your son right next to you? Oh man, wait till I tell Betsy that the crew came out. A beautiful family. Well, you know we're all family. So when they say y'all look alike, okay, brothers, and we'll have prayer now. Can I ask for your attention, please? I will pray a part of this prayer in Arabic and another part in English. قل أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Master of the day of requital. Thee alone do we worship, thine aid we seek. Guide us on the right path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favors, not the path of those upon whom wrath is brought down, nor of those who go astray. O Allah, we thank you for this meeting. We thank you for each and every brother who came tonight, and for those who wanted to come, but there was no more room. We ask, Allah, that your words enter the hearts of these your servants, that they might accept this word and start making a change, that we might become the men, the husbands, the fathers that you desire for us to be, that we may take control of our lives, and then control of our families, and then control of our communities, that we may make our communities a decent and safe place for us to live. And let us go forth from this place recognizing and realizing that we are truly brothers, and that you, our Creator, have put within us your essence. So we are not only human beings, but we are divine beings with the potential of manifesting your sublime characteristics. All the things that we ask it in your name. I bear witness that there is nothing that deserves to be served or worshipped beside Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, brothers, when you started, you said Farrakhan. Farrakhan. I love the name that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave me, but my name is not the name that you should cheer. What you should say is Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. And that means God is great. Stay there, brothers. Assalamu alaikum. Greet one another. Talk to everybody.